Welcome to PVT Express News channel. Subscribe to the channel. Don't miss the hottest news of the day. Our today's newsletter includes the following content. I am Yangzi. So now we have year-end questions for Yangzi. Please listen to the question 2023. What is your happiest moment? The happiest moment is when the drama is aired. Have you ever cried over anything? Have you ever cried about something? It seems too. Some time ago. Sauvignon Blanc at that official banquet. I cried because of that scene. It seems that I really have a deep affection for this drama. Yeah. Then this recent 199 love is about to meet you all. Well, can you tell us first? What kind of story does this play tell? This play is about Yangzi and it's just 6 friends growing up together. Then everyone redeems each other. A story of running towards each other. So what touches you most about this story? I feel very warm. Friendship, family, love and growth. Then that. What do you think is different about Yangzi? I think Yangzi looks like that. After experiencing many setbacks. The kind that will always move forward courageously. Very sunny and warm person. In fact, I feel like today's society. Everyone encounters some setbacks or difficulties. Maybe people's hearts will be closed. But he is not. He is still the same. Much like childhood. I want to get my friends back together. Just that kind of stubbornness. I love so much. But for you, this role. Are there any bigger challenges? This is more challenging. It's because we are 2 lines. One is a crossover between an 18-year-old and a 30-year-old. So when we were acting, maybe I was still 18 in the last game. The next game will be 30. You have to grasp that state very accurately, right? Then it may appear to jump. So in this case, one game is 18 and one game is 30. How do you switch states? In fact, it's when you're reading the script. One is your makeup and hairstyle. There is also an analysis of each character's scene. What did you think of yourself when you were 18? What good memories do you have? When I was 18, I remember I was admitted to college, right? It seems that I was admitted to the Beijing Film Academy. That year, I felt like my world was shining brightly. I feel like the world has become brighter than now. In fact, the whole world continues to shine. Yes. Getting better and better. To that. Sauvignon Blanc Season 2. This is a work that everyone is looking forward to very much. Please make a sentence starting with teacher, our little demon. Let me introduce you to this little demon. Please tell me, when will our little demon show up? Ha ha ha. So will you urge it yourself? Go ask when the reminder is. It's no use. Just everyone just wait silently. Because I think maybe sometimes, time may be a good answer. Maybe it's time to broadcast. It was broadcast at that time. Right. It's also a good meal, so don't worry about being late. Then Shen Huangji's constellation. Discussing the contemporary mother-daughter relationship. I would like to ask what kind of special experience it was to film this drama. Filming this scene. Actually, because I play a Shanghainese. Shanghai girl. Then I am a Beijing girl myself. So there may be many habits. The way I speak is very different from me. So when I was playing Chen Huanxi, it was a very awkward situation at the beginning. I want to adjust my status. But my mother, father, and many people at the scene. They are all from Shanghai. So I often chat with them. And then blend into them. In the end it will become okay. Feel like a family. So, what do you think the characteristics of Shanghai girls might be like? Well, In fact, Shanghai girls sometimes talk about things. She speaks faster than Beijing girls. But the voice is small. Then he will like to use overlapping words. For example, our parents in Beijing. But maybe they will like mom and dad. That's it. Their endings will also have a relatively gentle tone. Then the north. A conclusion that is relatively gentler than that of Beijing girls. So this drama discusses the relationship between mother and daughter. Want to ask? How do you get along with your mother? This scene has a mother-daughter approach. Completely different from me and my mother. It's like I haven't experienced Chen Huan in the play. Why is he called Chen Huan? He wanted to name him Chen Huan's parents. That's about a growth. It's the one he got from Chen Huan's parents. In the end, it became Chen Huan's own growth story. But in life it seems my parents have given me relatively much freedom since I was a child. Live your own life. So when I was acting in this play, I will feel a little depressed at first. Yes, and then finally break through yourself. It is also a good and new experience. Then finish filming this drama. Do you have any new understanding of this mother-daughter relationship? I think mother and daughter are destined for this life. No matter where we are. Or what method do we use? Mothers and daughters in every family are different. But every mother and daughter love each other very much. I think in the end we cannot do without the word love. Then you also made a guest appearance in a Spring Festival movie. This is hot and hot. Can you tell us in advance? Let me reveal a little bit of information first. Let me tell you something, it will be broadcast on the first day of the Lunar New Year. Then this time I am working with teacher Jialing. He also lost 100 pounds. It was on the hot search list some time ago. So have you noticed it yourself? Talk to him? Do you think he is very powerful and dedicated? For this play. Then I want to ask. Will Yangzi take on more movies in the future? Well, if there is a chance. Of course I thought about it. That is actually in the field of drama series. There are hit dramas almost every year. On the achievements achieved. What do you want to say to yourself? Well, I want to tell you that I have worked hard. Keep it up. How much annual leave did you take for yourself in 2023? Didn't count this. Never counted. But there should be very few. Do you think it's enough? In fact, according to a resting state. Actually, it's not enough. But this year. Because the desire to create is also relatively strong. Then the work arrangement is relatively tight. That is. I still really want to be in a state of being at work. I hope next year. Maybe a little rest time. If possible, I would like to adjust it. Have more time for yourself. So if you have a vacation, where would you like to go? Just stay at home. Don't want to go anywhere. Then if you can go out and play. Do you prefer to walk alone or with friends? With friends. Because if you walk alone, you will feel a little alone and lonely. What KPIs should you set for yourself in the new year? Be a little selfish in the new year. That means you can rest more. But the work that I worked hard on last year. You can also gain something this year. Looking forward to broadcasting more works this year. Well, hope. Then we have a grand ceremony today. The commandos have a special plan for a day of socializing. Then ask first. Just every time I go to the set. In fact, you will meet new partners. Is Yangzi someone who takes the initiative to socialize? I'll tell you the situation. For example, let's take a movie like Sisterlings. Maybe I'm not a proactive person. I will have many seniors. Then they were very nice. After that I just act as. For example, a friendly guest appearance. Not much fun. I will be very honest and socially afraid. But if this play could have a lot of children. they are more socially anxious or shy. Then I will lead everyone to tease this atmosphere. I will take the initiative to say hello to them. It just depends on the situation. For example, which crew are you in? You are the most proactive in socializing. Well, basically the TV series produced in the past few years. Maybe when there are many children of the same age. I will take the initiative to play with everyone. That. What's your secret to quickly getting to know everyone? In fact, after arriving at the scene, find more common topics. Or talk to them more. Interesting things in your life. This is not very good at saying. Let's talk about work next time. Well, just from bits and pieces of life, right? Then we have a small interaction. Each version represents several small problems. Good to get the camera. What? For me, I just saw him in the first one. I'll take him. Okay, so the problem with our camera is. If you were given a camera. Went to the weibo night today. Take a photo with a close friend. Who will you take a photo with? Then I will follow Sister Xiaofei. Because he is sitting on my right. More convenient. Than if you are at the scene. Seeing a senior or idol that you like very much. How would you ask for a photo? This is difficult. It's a very difficult thing for me. I think the first thing is to disturb others. Secondly, I am very shy. Secondly, I'm afraid that he will be rejected if he doesn't know me. I am actually a very shy person. So I might look at him silently. But if he talks to me, I will respond to him very enthusiastically. Are you even worried that people don't recognize you? I feel like this shouldn't happen. It's not because I'm sometimes at events. Your makeup or something. But some seniors. They may not have seen some of the scenes you filmed. Or they may have the impression that your family has children. Then you will feel. I look like this now. Maybe they won't recognize it. That's why I tend to be shy. It's the senior sitting in the row in front today. I was always observing silently there. That's the senior who smiled at you particularly enthusiastically. Me in front of me. My side is I remember the one on the right front is Brother Xiaoming. And teacher Su Zhang. The two of them happened to be looking back at something. Just smiled at me. But I'm not sure if they're laughing at me. But I laugh like this again. He seemed to be responding to me again. Teacher Su Zhang. I thought that might be laughing at me. Anyway, I just laugh when anyone looks at me. So cute. Regarding the very social secret I just said. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your hard work, Yangzi. Okay, thank you. This concludes our news section. Welcome to leave your thoughts in the comments area. Let's talk happily together. Don't forget to give me a like and follow. Thank you everyone.